September 17th most definitely does not suck, especially if you love the northern part of California, as in Frisco. Oops, I just committed a high misdemeanor. On September 17th, 1776, Presidio de San Francisco, or of San Francisco, was founded in New Spain. It was established to gain a foothold on Alta California. It was part of Mexico for a while and then became part of the United States in 1848. A year after Frisco, another high misdemeanor, became part of America, Joshua Abraham Norton emigrated to the city. His dad had left him $40,000, and that's $1.1 million by today's standards. Within a couple of years, he doubled his money, and life was great until he hatched a plan to corner the Peruvian rice market. The law of supply and demand screwed him over. Norton thought that he could use his massive wealth to buy up the entire supply of rice and control the prices. Well, first, Mr. Supply punched him in the gut. After his rice shipment arrived, so did a bunch of other rice shipments. Then Mrs. Demand kicked him in the teeth. Since there was way more rice in Frisco than any man could eat, the price plummeted, and so did Joshua Norton's wealth. His skill set was in investing. However, he had no money to invest. He milled around for a couple of years, and then he realized, being poor sucks. He said, being poor sucks. I think I'll just be the Emperor of the United States. So on September 17th, 1859, he declared with an imperial proclamation that he delivered to many newspapers in the San Francisco area that he was the Emperor of the United States. The locals had no problem accepting his proclamation, and he served the people well. He was penniless, but a benevolent, forward-thinking leader. First thing he did, he fired President Abraham Lincoln, both houses of Congress, and the Supreme Court. He created his own currency, which everyone in Frisco accepted as cash. He proclaimed that there should be a bridge, a suspension bridge, that connected Oakland to San Fran. None of that technology was available when he made this declaration. In fact, the Golden Gate Bridge wasn't built until about 60 years after his death. But the very best thing he did was he made it illegal for people to refer to San Fran as just Frisco, which I did about 4 times in this post so far. So, some people think he was delusional and insane, and others called him eccentric. I think he was a genius, and not delusional at all. As a man completely aware of his complete lack of skills, he opted for the best career for someone with that skill set, politics, and he did it faster, cheaper, and better than anyone else. God bless Joshua Norton, and God bless the country for allowing him to live out his fantasy. Next time I go to San Francisco, or just Frisco, I'm going to go on a Joshua Norton tour. Well, happy September 17th, everyone, and since this is a weekend, I'm going to go ahead and just state a couple things that happened on the 18th. The Tiffany and Company opened in Manhattan on this day in 1837, this day being September 18th, and in 1850, the Fugitive Slave Act was passed, and a whole bunch of other things, but I'm kind of liking Joshua Norton and don't want to overshadow him. Have a great day.